Hey there, welcome to the Junk Drawer. My name is Enzo, and today we are taking a look at the Monster High RuPaul Dragon. What is she called? Dragon something? Dragon Lady? Dragon Queen? Dragon Queen, right? Dragon Queen. Obviously inspired by RuPaul. This is their version of a celebrity doll. So they have previously done Lady Gaga and Elvira, and there may be another one, I don't know, but definitely those two. So I hope they continue doing celebrity dolls. I think they're fun when they do them. And yeah, so this one in particular, I initially had mixed feelings about. I do love RuPaul. I think RuPaul has done an amazing job for drag queen visibility and gay visibility in general. He has done some questionable things in the past, and I don't like 100% support him, but I think for what he's done for the community, you can't really deny that. So, anyway, let's talk about the doll. So, it went on sale on Mattel Creations on Thursday if you were a fan club member, and then it went on sale on Friday for the general public. So I ordered on Thursday. I was able to get the order through, and it was up for a good while. So I was surprised that it didn't sell out quicker than it did. Eventually sold out Thursday, like either late morning or early afternoon. And then I forgot that they were selling it on Amazon as well. So I was like, I could have just gone to Amazon because actually it was cheaper on Amazon. It was like $55. And if you're a Prime member, you don't pay shipping or whatever. So, and I toyed with the idea of getting a second one. And I did. Surprise, spoiler alert. So I got two of these dolls. I got one through Mattel Creations, one through Amazon. The one I'm going to show you today is actually the one through Amazon because they shipped super quick, and I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't just order from Amazon initially. So and the other one I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it. I might put it away for a future giveaway, perhaps, or I might do a customization or something. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So let me get her out of the box and we will take a closer look. So in the shipper box, they just include the traditional Mattel box with the label of what it is, which I'm happy they did not mail it in this, although I'm assuming my Mattel one will come like this, which is annoying again. But so let me open this box up. Here she is, wrapped in tissue paper. Let's open her up. There she is. I feel like this box is taller than the traditional Monster High box. And I don't know if it's because, RuPaul is she's 1,000 feet tall. So maybe that's why, and maybe she's on a taller body. I don't know if they reused whose body they reused. I don't know if it's, what's her name? The headmistress, the headless one. Wow. Yeah, I obviously don't. I forget what her name is. Professor Headmistress Bloodgood? Bloodgood? Is that her name? I don't know. So also, if you don't know, there are other RuPaul dolls. I know that Integrity put out a handful of RuPaul dolls, and there may be a couple others floating around. So this is by far not the first RuPaul doll, but it's interesting to monsterify her. And also RuPaul Dragon Queen is obviously a play on drag queen, in case you were wondering, but you're probably not. I'm just over-explaining. So anyway, let me take a quick look at her in box. She looks pretty good. Nothing out of the ordinary. Looking at the box, it's okay. it's not the worst Monster High box that I've seen. There's nothing super exciting about it, in my opinion. The sides are kind of cut out irregularly, and it's got this like scaly dragon pattern in black. And then the sides just say RuPaul Dragon Queen. Same. Then this says Monster High on the other side. And then there's a cutout at the top that says RuPaul Dragon Queen. And then, then we have the doll. So I completely forgot to show you the back of the box. And the back of the box is actually pretty, it's nice. It's a super nice box. It's their traditional photography, super glossy against the matte background kind of style. And since the box is super tall, there's a huge image of RuPaul on the back. It's cool. It's really cool. And then there's a little blurb on the back. So so that's the back of the box. And hopefully I don't forget anything else. So let me get her out of the box, and we'll take a super, super close look at Miss Paul. Okay, so here is her certificate of authenticity. Pretty standard. She comes with a stand, and this looks like a standard like Playline stand. So it's got the Monster High logo, and it's got this texture. The waist clip is like so tiny. Like I can't get over how tiny it is. I don't think I've seen a waist clip this small before. So her waist must be snatched. And here is the doll. So this is her front and her back. So first impressions, I'm glad I got her. I was, like I said, I was on the fence about getting her because I was like, I don't know. There was I didn't feel like there was like a ton going on, but I think the fact that this is supposed to be like a RuPaul doll, it's yeah. All right, so if we start at the top, her hair is like dense. It is so dense and like fluffy and soft. This hair feels amazing. It is so nice. And I was looking for like some kind of like netting or something because I was like, why is it so smooth? Like it's like a perfect like coif. But I think it's just the hair. And it just feels really, really nice. So I love that. The color is very Ru. She wears a lot of blonde, so it's very appropriate. And then she is wearing this headpiece that is supposed to be, I feel like it's supposed to be like roots or like trees or limbs or something that almost like look like eyebrows. So there's that. And then if we move to her face is like super pretty. Like she's got silver and black makeup, and she's got the traditional RuPaul scowl. I feel like this like open mouth is very RuPaul. Any kind of like imagery that or like stuff from the 90s looks like this, where she's like kind of like grimacing, or not grimacing, but like showing her teeth. So, and it's appropriate for a dragon doll. Also, her headpiece is attached to her head. I could take them off, but I would probably never get them back on. So they are staying on there permanently. And then her earrings are, I can't tell if it's like a snake or more like branch stuff, but there's definitely like a skullet in there, or a skull. So it's like these like funky, very long earrings. But I can't 100% tell you what they are. And then she has a choker with this red kind of jewel in the center of it. I think it's meant to be an amulet, like a red amulet. And so the issue with like an all black outfit is that it's hard to tell distinct pieces, but I'll try to explain as best I can. So there is an overlay, like she's wearing this like fabric that goes over her top, and then it obviously goes into her skirt, and it's all one piece, it looks like, and it's made of this like I can't explain. It's like scratchy. It's like a scratchy see-through material, but it's got like texture to it. There's like raised. It's like raised, almost glittery kind of. There's some kind of shine to this black texture. It's kind of hard to tell, but anyway, it's kind of like wrapped around her body. But then underneath, she's wearing like a, I don't know, what do you call it? Is it like a bralette or something? Or like it's just like a top, just like a top that's like pleathery. And then she's wearing like booty shorts, basically. So that's kind of what she's wearing underneath. And then she's wearing these like fishnetty stockings. So she's wearing this bracelet, which is made of, it looks like intertwining dragons. So maybe that's what her earring is. Maybe it's a dragon. It looks very snake-like, but these are obviously dragons. So, and they're black and white, and they just kind of like wrap around her arm. And then on this side, she's wearing a silver like cuff, like a little wrist cuff. And then her boots. These boots are so long. I can't even like tell you like how long they are. This is why she's so tall, because of these boots. So they're black, they're plastic boots, and it's got like scales on the top, and then on the bottom, there's a bunch of, again, like snaky, kind of like viney details, and the fronts are like these like claws almost. I don't know if you can see that, but they're kind of like clawed over. And yeah, these are like, I would not want to get kicked by these. These would hurt for sure. But yeah, it would have been nice to get some details painted on this, but I mean, I guess the all black also works since her entire outfit is black. And I almost forgot to mention the obvious accessory is her wings. So she's got these dragon wings. It's obviously like a skeletal kind of wing, and it's made of this like translucent gray plastic. And I believe, yeah, these do come off. So I can take them off. So that's good to know. So it is removable. So this is the RuPaul Dragon Queen. So this is what she looks like without the wings. It definitely makes her look a little less dramatic, but if you're limited on space, horizontally, I guess you could take her wings off. But I think the wings definitely add something. So upon further inspection, it looks like her top, the shiny pleather top, is actually attached to the fabric part. So she's only wearing two pieces. So it's the top plus the fabric, and then the shorts are a separate piece as well. I was hoping that the top would be separate so you could take this off and take like everything else off and just have her be like a drag queen, but that doesn't look like it's possible, unfortunately. So there's that. I also just noticed that her ears are kind of scalloped. So they remind me of like a Laguna ear or some kind of like aquatic monster ear. So that was an interesting choice. Unless dragons, I don't know, are dragon ears portrayed like this normally? I'm not a huge like dragon aficionado, so this might make sense. But I'm glad they didn't give her human ears, I guess, so I'm glad for that. I also love her profile, like with her mouth kind of clenched like that. It's kind of amazing. So yeah, final thoughts on this RuPaul Dragon Queen doll. I do love her, actually. I think for $55, it's actually not a bad deal for $55 for this like collector. I mean, it's for $55. I think it's worth it. Some people may not think so, but you know, it's also RuPaul, so it's you kind of add that celebrity aspect of it. So I think my favorite parts about this doll are her hair, Super soft, amazing. Her boots, also amazing. I don't think I've seen boots this tall before. But yeah, and then downsides, I guess, I wish the pieces were more interchangeable. I wish this wasn't just all one piece, but I'm sure you can get around that. Other than that, like I said, I think she's a good buy for $55. I would definitely buy it off of Amazon because it's going to be a lot cheaper. So, and as of right now, it is still on sale. So, yeah, hopefully you can get her if you want her. And yeah. So let me know in the comments below what you think of this RuPaul Dragon Queen doll. I'd love to know if you picked her up or just what your general thoughts are of her. So thank you as always for watching. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. If you haven't already, please remember to subscribe. And I hope you have a lovely whenever you're watching this, and I will catch you next time.